Okay, this is part 2 of the Chibson Metamorphosis. This guitar came in the mail, it's been about a week, maybe, week and a half. And of course I replaced a lot of stuff since my first little playing video, which I think I put up a few days ago. I put on new tuners, which is what everybody does, and there's a pretty good reason for it, because the original tuners are, they're kind of flimsy, and if you want to stay in tune, you got to have something on there that's pretty solid. These were only $42, found them on, I think it was Amazon. These are Chibsons, just like what you expect on Gibson. Then I had some pickups sitting around, some burst buckers, a number 1 in the neck, number 2 in the bridge. I just bought them like, a year ago, sitting in a box. I thought, well, I'll put them on there. Because the other pickups, the original ones they sounded good, but they were really microphonic. And then I had an old aluminum tailpiece, which I kind of buffed out and put that on there. So, I intonated it too. So I was able to do it just by adjusting the saddles on the bridge. There wasn't anything else I needed to do. I don't do very much work like that. I'm no expert or anything, but I've done enough of it to know how to do it. I had a little digital tuner, and I think it's pretty good. So this is the neck pickup. Fat sounding, what you would expect. Here's both pickups, and everything's wide open, and I don't have any pedals in use. It's just same Super Champ amp I used for the last video, and its volume's on like 3.5, and the master, or not the master, but the preamp's up to 10. So bass and treble up at 10. I don't think there's any reverb coming out of that thing. It's probably supposed to be, but it's not working today. So this is both pickups. Super fat Telecaster almost. Okay, here's the bridge pickup. It's the 2, it's a little hotter than the neck pickup. Intonation's as good as I could get it. It's close though. Just once you get up above the 12th fret, things get a little weird, and I don't know why that is, but hey, $355. what can you possibly expect? I think it's a pretty good guitar for that. There was one thing though. When I pulled the pickups out, I found out that this does not have a solid maple cap. Nowhere in the information I got from the guitar did they say they would put a maple cap on. I made an assumption. And when you're buying guitars from China, do not make assumptions, because if you don't ask for something, they are probably not going to do it. If they put it in writing, they're going to do it, like one piece back. They did that, mahogany, one piece neck. But it really is one piece mahogany body with just a very, very thin veneer of maple on it that's probably a 1/16 of an inch thick, which is one of the reasons why this thing is well under 9 pounds, which I like. And it's one of the other reasons why it's very resonant. You know, acoustically unplugged, it, you know, it's loud. You can hear the wood and everything. But, well, you can hear mahogany because there's really no maple. So I'm a little sad about that, maybe a little bit disappointed, but can't be too disappointed. It's a really good guitar, and it was, you know, they made it for me. And I didn't ask for a solid maple top. They might have done it. They might have charged me another $20, $30. They have options. If they're building it for you, you can ask for stuff. They might be a little resistant, but you can ask for stuff and they will do it. I asked for bigger frets. I got that, you know. I asked for nitrocellulose lacquer. They said no, they don't do that, and they'd never done it, which is a bit of a disappointment. That's kind of what I wanted, but this is a poly finish. They put it on really, really, really thin, so it kind of has that nitro look. And they did kind of, you know, this aging stuff to it, whatever, relicking. They did, it was pretty minimal. Not really impressive, but, well, at least they made the effort. The quality of the wood, the grain of the mahogany is a lot better than I thought it would be, really. And then they also answered my request of putting an inked in serial number like an original 50s Les Paul. So, yeah. I mean, it's not going to fool everybody, and it's not meant to fool everybody. Mainly it's just something for me to play, and also when you buy these things, you got to work on them. That's just the way they are. They come in a box, in styrofoam, and very few of them are like ready to play right out of the box. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? You know, just taking a thing, whipping some different stuff in there, making it play better and better, and trying to improve on it, trying to make it like a Gibson. Well, it's never quite going to be a Gibson, but it's going to be something cool nonetheless. So there you go. AliExpress. It took a while to get here. It took probably 2.5 months. With COVID-19, that really slowed things down because there's not as many planes coming over here from China with cargo. So you're going to run into that if you order one of these things. Be prepared to wait. But in spite of anything I say I'm a little disappointed with, I'm totally happy with this guitar. I am really super happy with it. The neck shape is very authentic. The shape of the peg head is, I mean, I've had 50s Gibsons, and that's what they look like right there, you know? Really narrow, small peg head. And these little posts that hold in the bridge are a little loose in the guitar. I'm probably going to have to put some filler or some epoxy or something like that to get them so that they don't tilt around, because that's going to affect the intonation. But other than that, the posts that hold these screws for the tailpiece are in really, really solid. Yeah, I had to remount the headstock a little bit to get these new bushings and Chibson bushings, but that was not a heck of a lot of work. Yeah, and this switch, it works fine. And these pots, everybody says, get rid of them. They're garbage. You know, they're tiny. You know, they don't work. And I don't know. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. I can't complain. All right. Thanks for for watching.